Are you thinking of moving? If the answer is yes, then you may already have an idea of where. If the answer is no, what if you could get paid to move? That's right. There are towns across the U.S. that will pay you to move there. As more and more Americans are able to work remotely, many people are looking to keep their New York salaries while enjoying the low cost of living that a small town can offer. Towns across the U.S. are looking to revitalize their economies and rebuild their populations. So check out this list of 10 towns willing to pay you to move there. Number 10 is Muncie, Indiana. This town of about 65,000 people are hoping to attract 45 remote workers by the end of 2023. The incentive is for remote workers that are already employed. You can receive a stipend of up to $6,000, a shared workspace at the Innovation Connector in downtown Muncie, and access to the Ball State Library. Muncie is just over an hour from Indianapolis, so you can still find all your big city amenities. Although Muncie itself doesn't lack for entertainment. It is, after all, a college town with a young vibe. The town has museums, theaters, and parks for all types of interests. And like many college towns, downtown Muncie has a vibrant nightlife. With its quaint downtown and small town feel, take advantage of this offer to get paid to relocate. Number 9 is Newton, Iowa. Newton is just 30 minutes from Des Moines and was named one of the best places to live in the U.S. News & World Report's 2022 list. You can get a $10,000 stipend to move to Newton, with the stipulation that you build a house valued for at least $190,000. You will also receive a Get to Know Newton welcome package. Includes discounts at local restaurants and shops valued at over $2,500. With a population of just under 16,000 people, this quaint town in mid-America is the perfect place to get a fresh start. It is also great for families as their public schools rank above average. Residents report that their town is a great place to live for those with families as well as retirees. The town is small and quiet and may not boast too much to do, but that is perfect for those seeking a quiet, slower pace of life. For those who want something more vibrant, then you are still only a short drive from Des Moines. Number 8 are the Shoals, Alabama. The Shoals are a collection of towns: Tuscumbia, Florence, Muscle Shoals, and Sheffield. The towns are situated on the Tennessee River, just over an hour's drive from Huntsville and only 2 hours from Birmingham. The program provides up to $10,000 in incentives for applicants who make $52,000 or more annually as full-time remote employees or independent contractors. The program includes 25% upfront for moving costs, the next 25% after living in one of the towns for 6 months, and the remaining 50% after the first year. Not a bad deal for moving to a pretty cool and niche place in the South. The Shoals area is known for its historic music scene. Aretha Franklin, Bob Dylan, and the Rolling Stones recorded some of their biggest hit records at the local Fame Studios. Many residents in the Shoals cite low cost of living as one of the driving factors for moving there. The weather is pleasant most of the year, with a mild winter and southern hot summer. Fall and spring are pleasant, and as for students and teachers hoping for snow days, there is only about one significant snowfall every 10 years. But not to worry, because the mere threat of snow can often give you a week off of school. Number 7 is Rochester, New York. Most people think of long, harsh winters when they think of Rochester, and they would be correct. But Rochester offers so much more than just snow, namely $10,000. The Greater ROC Remote is an incentive-based program that seeks to attract remote workers to Rochester. The program participants up to $10,000 in relocation incentives, another $9,000 in additional homebuyer grants after successful relocation. The process is actually very competitive. To be considered, you need to be employed in a full-time remote position, live more than 300 miles away from the city of Rochester, be at least 18 years old, and willing and able to relocate to Greater Rochester within 6 months of program acceptance. Though Rochester is way upstate in New York, you can still be in New York City or Philadelphia in just over 5 hours. You can be in Buffalo in just over an hour, and in an hour and a half, you can be at Niagara Falls. Rochester is known for both its history and modern innovation. For New York, it's a relatively low cost of living, which is attractive to people who want the benefits of living in New York without the big city price tag. Number 6 is Morgantown, West Virginia. West Virginia is a very underrated state, often the victim of stereotypes and jokes. But the state is actually one of the most beautiful places in the nation, with its mountains, lush green trees, and rivers. The Ascend West Virginia program will pay $12,000 to eligible applicants who commit to 2 years in their new home in Almost Heaven, West Virginia. Additional benefits include a year of free outdoor activities like skiing and whitewater rafting, a free shared workspace, group activities to help with networking, and opportunities for advancement through the university's John Chambers College of Business and Economics. If you've never considered a move to West Virginia, these incentives are hard to turn down. This is one of the highest cash payouts on this list. With a population of just under 30,000, Morgantown, according to Niche, gets an A for its public schools and an A+ for nightlife. It's the home of West Virginia University and is the perfect town for people of all ages. Number 5 is another stunningly beautiful and often underrated state. That is South Burlington, Vermont. Located in the heart of New England, Vermont is known for its nature, maple syrup, and low crime. The entire state has exceptional public schools, eateries, and abundant nature activities. The winters in South Burlington can be harsh, but the snow adds to the beauty and quaint nature of historic New England. The new Remote Worker Grant Program is for applicants who work already, have a full-time remote job for an out-of-state company. You must be making more than Vermont's living wage of $13.39 per hour and is willing to move after February 1st, 2022. If accepted, you are eligible for up to $5,000 reimbursement for closing costs on the purchase of your home or 1 month's rent and moving expenses. South Burlington isn't the only town in Vermont offering compensation, so be sure to check out all that Vermont has to offer. South Burlington has a population of just 20,000 people and dates back to the colonial eras of the 1700s. Though our nation is new relative to the world, Vermont has some of the oldest structures and historical sites. The natural beauty complements the fact that Vermont is ranked as the 4th safest state in the country, being beat out by its 2 neighboring states, so safety is all around. Number 4 is Topeka, Kansas. The state capital wants to bring new talent not only to its city, but also to its businesses. Unlike the other towns on this list, you don't have to be an employed remote worker to benefit from this program. If you are looking for in-person work in Kansas or a change of career, then this program is for you. Through the Choose Topeka initiative, you can be eligible by getting a full-time job with a participating company and moving to Topeka within the following year. The program offers $10,000 for renting and $15,000 for purchasing a home in Shawnee County. You receive your money after living in Topeka for 1 year. Topeka is a pretty cool town in America's prairie land. It's the home to the famous Brown v. Board education ruling that in 1954 declared segregated schools unconstitutional. The city has a beautiful downtown and strong economy. It's located on the Kansas River and is surrounded by rolling prairie land with a pioneer spirit. Number 3 is Mattoon, Illinois. The city of about 17,000 residents is perfect for those wanting to escape big city life. It is located in the eastern central part of the state between Chicago to the north, Indianapolis to the northeast, and St. Louis to the southwest. Civic organizations, local businesses, and proactive community leaders have put together an incentive package to encourage people to move to Mattoon. The program includes up to $5,000 for moving expenses, $2,500 in gift cards from local businesses, free membership for a year at a local co-working space, a free 6-month family membership at the local YMCA, free storage for 6 months at a local storage facility, and a whopping 6 months of free internet. This package would be hard to turn down for anyone looking to make a move. The town has decent public schools, enough to do for those moving from a big city, a relatively safe community, and diversity in its residents. Number 2 is Owensboro, Kentucky. Known for the Kentucky Derby, bourbon, and bluegrass music, this underrated state is offering awesome incentives for those willing to head to Owensboro. Located only 2 hours north of Nashville, Tennessee, Owensboro has a population of 60,000 people. With a relatively low cost of living, good schools, and a high standard of living, Owensboro is offering $5,000 to those willing to relocate. You must be employed remotely and be able to keep that job and clients when you make the move. Other incentives include a 1-year membership at the Owensboro Health Park, a 1-year membership at the Western Kentucky Botanical Garden, a 1-year Chamber Young Professional membership, and 2 4-day tickets to Romp Festival 2023, benefiting the Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame and Museum. This package is great for those who want all the benefits that Southern living offers without the price tag associated with bigger cities. Owensboro isn't far from Louisville and Nashville, so a vibrant city atmosphere is a short drive away, but you can have the benefit of returning home to a town you can afford to thrive in. Number 1 is Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like many towns and cities on this list, Tulsa is perfect for the digital nomad who can keep the remote job while coming to Oklahoma to build a life. Through the Tulsa Remote program, the city is looking to expand its community by offering remote workers and entrepreneurs a $10,000 grant, a 36-month membership at a local co-working space, and community building opportunities in exchange for a minimum 1-year stay. Of course, a more permanent move is strongly encouraged. Candidates should already have a remote job from a company outside of Oklahoma. The program began before the pandemic, but is more appealing now than ever as so many Americans are working from home and looking for more affordable housing. Tulsa has a blend of American culture as it straddles the South, the Southwest, and the Midwest, offering the best of all worlds. Unlike many cities that are fed up with the influx of New Yorkers and Californians, residents of Tulsa maintain deep ties to their roots, but are welcoming to newcomers. Hence this incentive program. Tulsa has over 130 parks, so outdoor enthusiasts will never run out of things to do. There's also a vibrant nightlife, history, restaurants, and festivals. You will not be disappointed with this move. Now that you're aware of towns that will literally pay you, stay on the channel and click this image to learn more about cities you can live big on $1,500 per month. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.